guys, so I'm back and I'm just doing a quick introduction for this chit chat get ready with me video. It's a long video, so I'm gonna try to keep the introduction short. I'm using an Urban Decay Decay Smoky palette for this look. I wanted to do the purple look with it, so I decided to just get on film or get on video and show you guys, and I'm also gonna show you what I am wearing for the day. So let's get right into it. Good morning guys. I decided to do a chit chat get ready with me video since I do want to do a, well, it's not going to be a really daytime smoky eye, but it's going to be a smoky eye using the Urban Decay Smoky palette, and I decided why not film it. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just applying some primer. It's my Urban Decay anti-aging primer, and I've gone back to using this. I really love this primer. I think it's one of my favorite primers, along with the Smashbox 24-hour photo finish and the 24-hour eye extend base from MAC. These are my three favorite eyeshadow primers, and I'm going to fill in my eyebrows, which you guys have all seen. So Anastasia Brow Wiz dark brown. Urban Decay also has a dark brown shade, but the neutral brown is a more subdued color. It is much more subtle. So when I'm going for a softer brow, which I guess I should do if I'm going for a strong eye, right? Yeah. Let's see. I think I'm going to use dark brown from Anastasia. So someone commented on, I like to talk about comments because their comments always spark some thought in my mind. Like I said, I read all the comments, so you guys that I may not respond think I'm not reading your comments. I'm reading all the comments. So someone commented on my questions and answers video, the very last one I did, part 4, and I do owe you a part 5. I missed some questions about fitness and health and how I eat and my exercise routine. I do owe you guys that one. So I wasn't completely done, but my 4th one, the finale, I said, and I said it like under my breath too, that I don't like people, and someone was upset with me that I said that. Someone called me arrogant. Yep, arrogant, that's the word she used. She said I was arrogant for saying I don't like people because it's just human nature to like people, so she doesn't think she can watch somebody. Does she really want to watch somebody that says they don't like people? So I said completely, I understand. You don't have to watch. If that's how you feel, don't watch. And then she responded to that saying I was arrogant for saying don't watch. I'm like, yo, what the hell do you want from me? And this is why I don't like people, because all I said to you was, yo, I completely understand your choice, and I understand how you feel. So, you know, if you don't want to watch, just don't watch. Like, I'm not offended by you not wanting to watch. I get it. If you don't like what I'm saying and you don't want to watch somebody that says things that you don't like, then just don't watch. And I wasn't even coming from a harsh place with that. All I was saying, and you get things lost in translation when it's typed versus spoken, but I just said, hey, I completely understand, don't watch. My girl say, yo, that's arrogant. That's an arrogant response. Oh my God. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. Like, get over yourself. No one gives two shits. And excuse my language, but people just think so highly of themselves that they don't realize that everyone else could care less about them. And that's the society that we live in these days, that people are so caught up in themselves and their own personal lives and beliefs and thoughts that they think everybody else should adhere to that and follow what they say, and they don't realize that no one gives a crap about you, okay? No one cares. And when I say that I don't like people, like, I say it in jest, And some people understand it, and some people know that I'm just saying it in jest. And it's because I am an extroverted introvert, and people who are like that know exactly what I mean. It's not that I hate people. I don't hate people at all. Like, I don't run around hating people. I don't have the energy for that. I just don't like people, and it's two very different things. I don't have the energy for social episodes. I don't have the energy. I really would prefer to be by myself. I'm into being alone. I am a loner. I love being alone. I've always loved being alone, and it's something that I've had to learn to do. I had 2 older brothers, and being the baby girl of the family and being the only girl, I had to learn to be by myself a lot. So that's what I did. I learned to be by myself. So I enjoy my own company versus others. It's nothing against others. It's just I prefer my company. So I'm just like, listen, come off of my channel. Come off of my channel. Come out of my comments and come out of my... You know what I mean? I'ma just block her because I can't even bother. Like, if you're gonna go this far above and beyond, I don't need your energy on my channel. That's how I feel about it. And then she said something like, what? Oh, well, you're telling me to unsubscribe and blah, 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 blah. I didn't tell you to unsubscribe. I said don't watch. And, oh, what would happen to you if everybody unsubscribed? Bitch, I would still be here doing the same thing, because what you don't realize is that I make videos for myself first. And I make videos for you guys, but I make them for myself first. Like my vlog videos, the time and energy I put into the catching moments on film and actually editing and uploading that was mainly for me and my family, like to look back and see that. And I started my blog for me mainly because I wanted to catalog looks, because I enjoy makeup and I love makeup, and that's first and foremost. If I didn't like this and if this wasn't for me, I wouldn't do it. Like, if it was just for subscribers and just for whatever else people do YouTube for, I wouldn't do it. I do it mainly for me. And then, and like a, what do you call it? So, not a side effect, that sounds so terrible. But an added bonus to me doing videos for myself is that I get to do videos for you guys, and I share in this really awesome community that I think I have on my channel, where I have really supportive people that I want to share things with, and they want to know about certain products, and I love doing reviews because I get to share that with you guys. So it's like almost half and half. I do it half for me and I do it half for you guys. And if everybody unsubscribed and YouTube ceased to exist tomorrow, I would continue on life just as I am, because it wouldn't make or break me. And some subscribers get really rude and they really think like your life depends on them. And I'm like, yo, my girl, me have a big job, yeah? Don't worry about me. Me have my big position in my job. I'm here to do my job, and YouTube don't make me anything close to what I make at my job. This is the Urban Decay Smoky palette. You see how I'm going? I'm going to use the shade Smolder, that purple shade. That's what I'm going to use. Oh, in my crease, I applied my Makeup Forever eyeshadow in M650 Cookie. But let me tell you something. And sometimes I feel like I just want to choke somebody out when they make their little stink comments. Like, oh, ooh, you need us as subscribers. No, sweetheart, I don't need you. I appreciate you. And I like having you guys around so I could share things with you guys. And people who know what I'm saying won't get offended by this. MAC 239 brush. But I don't need you. I don't, like, if you disappeared tomorrow, I would not die in a corner. I would carry on. Like, thank you for being around and watching my videos, but you don't own me and you don't make me or break me. Like, I have my family and my friends, and I've made friends off of YouTube that would continue being friends without YouTube. So you don't, like, you don't make me or break me. Like, people need to understand that. And I know we as YouTubers, and I probably shouldn't include myself, but people as YouTubers, yes, we truly do appreciate you guys, and I love my subscribers. Listen, my subscribers are boss as hell. Like, when I make a video and you guys give me this positive feedback, I'm like, yes, you know, it feels good. It's not like it doesn't feel good. Of course it feels good, but at the end of the day, I don't rely on YouTube for money. I don't rely on YouTube for a job. I don't rely on YouTube for fame. I don't rely on YouTube for anything other than a hobby and as a community to share makeup on. And if that disappeared, there's a lot more going on in my life and a lot more I have going on that would readily take the place of YouTube. So I don't live for YouTube. It really and truly, I could quit tomorrow and be fine with it. And people might not want to hear that, and but it's the truth. And when people say, oh, well, you need me as a subscriber and a viewer, what would you do without my viewership? Continue living. Again, YouTube doesn't pay a single bill. Like, YouTube does not make anything close to what I actually make from my actual job. So, and YouTube does not pay into my 401k. YouTube does not support my my medical insurance or my life insurance. So don't think I'm sitting here like, oh my god, I need to do a video today or I can't pay my bill tomorrow. Yo, my girl, Irwa, my bills them pay before YouTube even think about. You understand? So don't feel sorry. Don't cry for me, Argentina. Like, for real, she just, I was like, and you know, it's, when I respond about these comments, they're funny to me. Like, they are so pathetic to me that I have to talk about them. It's just so hilarious. And my core subscribers know what I'm talking about. People just get too caught up in themselves and their sense of self-importance, and I'm like, you're not that important to anybody else. As harsh as that sounds, you're probably only important to some people in your family and some of your friends. Oh, I darkened up the outer edge with Black Market, the black shade from the palette. That's all I did so far. I'm gonna finish that up, but I applied my Step 1 base radiant primer from Makeup Forever. And it's harsh reality, but at the end of the day, when you die and if you die, there are only a few people that's truly probably going to be affected, if any, by your death. They will keep on living, the world keeps on going, and it just is what it is. So when you sit back and you are worried about other people and what other people think and how other people feel, you need to worry about yourself first, because at the end of the day, you only have one life to live, and you're the one that's responsible for your happiness and your well-being, so you need to take control of your life and live for you, sweetheart. You can't be sitting here worried about other people. Oh my god, I love how this purple smoky eye turned out. I am so random. Can you stand me? I just go all over the place. But this is, I really like this palette. I owe you a review, but I really like the palette. Anyway, let me get a foundation. I haven't used this foundation in a minute. It is the Becca Radiant Skin Satin Finish Foundation. I haven't used this in a while, so I think I want to go ahead and use up some of my foundation. It is in the shade Tobacco. Yeah, but you can only be worried about yourself sometimes. Obviously, if you have family and people that depend on you, then of course they play a part in your life. But at the end of the day, you can't sit around waiting on other people to ensure that you're happy. And that's just the truth. You, of course, you are human, you interact, one of your basic needs is family and community. So of course you need that, and of course you are gonna thrive on that. We all need family, and we all need community, and we all need society to really be a functional human, and that's a given. But at the end of the day too, you have to realize that you cannot rely on someone else to live your life for you or make you happy. So if you're sitting around, like women that sit around and wait for a man to fulfill their lives and make them happy and really bring them joy, or they need to have a kid to have joy, like you need to sit down and have joy in and of yourself first. Like that's where you're gonna find your joy. And when you're happy within yourself and you have found yourself sufficient, you can go ahead and find joy with other people, and that's just how it is. I am going to use the shade High, which is the first highlight shade. It's a shimmery pink champagne, but you're the one that's gonna ultimately make yourself happy. Can't rely on somebody else to. Oh, that's so pretty. I can't. I think this is my favorite Urban Decay Smoky palette because it has, I feel like it's a merge between Urban Decay Naked 1 and 2. It's like a merge of my favorite shades from those two palettes. So it's like a 2-in-1, and I really like it. So I hope you guys understand what I'm saying, and you're not gonna get offended again, but you get what I'm saying. Like, you can't sit back and rely on people to make you happy, and don't sit around thinking that somebody cares about you so much that you affect their happiness, because it's survival of the fittest. And people, it's all about self-preservation, and at the end of the day, sink or swim, they're gonna go on living with or without you. And your significance, you may need to, you know, ramp that down a bit. You're not that important. You're really not. That sounds so terrible. That is terrible. That is terrible. You're important to somebody. You're important to somebody. But a stranger on the internet, somebody who makes YouTube videos that you have no bearing on their lives, okay? You have no bearing on their lives, so just know that. Your family might care what you think, and your family might care about you and how you feel, but me, the stranger talking to you from the screen, that I probably recorded this video a few days ago, I really don't care about what you think, okay? Just putting that out there, and I hope that makes sense to you. And when I say I don't like people, I should do this after. When I say, this is just brow gel, the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. When I say I don't like people, again, it's in jest. It's just laugh it off. It's not that serious. And that's the other thing. People take things too seriously here. But it is not that serious. I'm using my Estee Lauder Little Black Primer. It is just that I am an extroverted introvert. So, Google that. But what that means is that, yeah, I can thrive in social environments. Like if you take me to a party, or if you take me out and I'm hanging out with friends, I can really be the life of the party if I know people. But I'm not the type that's gonna go out and make friends in the crowd. Like if I go to a party or I go somewhere I don't know anybody, I'm gonna sit in the corner and just look. Like if you invite me to an event, oh crap, I got a little smudge. But if you invite me to an event, like you invite me to a house party, a barbecue, whatever, at your house, and you're the only person I know there, and I'm coming by myself, rest assured that I'm gonna sit in the corner by myself until you come and speak to me. I am not gonna be a social butterfly making friends around the room. That's not me. People expect that to be me because they see that I am a very social person, or they think that I'm a social person, but I'm really not a social person. I actually get very awkward and fidgety, and I stutter, and I don't know what to, like, I don't know what to say, and I lose my words and I'm just like, I feel very awkward and I don't want to be there. That was the Clinique Chubby Lash Fattening Mascara, the black one. Then this is my Too Faced Better Than Sex. And this sandwiching kind of layering mascara technique has really given me nice full lashes without having to apply false eyelashes. And especially with a smoky eye, I tend to apply false eyelashes. But yeah, I am not as social as you think I am. You see me on YouTube and I'm on camera, on video, you know, laughing and carrying on. But that's just me on camera. That's not me all the time in real life around my family and my friends. Psh, I am a hoot, okay? I am laughing up a storm. I am all about it. But put me in a room of strangers, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I don't want to be here. I really don't want to be here. So that's just me. That's just my cross to bear, and I'm okay with it because you know what? I don't need people. I don't need to be around people to have joy. Like I said, my favorite thing to do is be alone. Be alone, have my alone time at home, in this room, just hanging out with makeup and YouTube and Netflix, and I'm good. Like, I'm literally good. I'm using the Marc Jacobs Remarkable Full Coverage Foundation, just dotting it under my eye. I'm using it as concealer, and what I found is that I really like this foundation for concealer. Where's the brush? Where's the brush? Where's the brush? Oh my god, where's the brush? Crap. Okay, here it is. I'm using a Wayne Goss number 2 brush, and it's just a fluffy face brush. But I find this brush is a little bit stiff too. So I've been using it for under my eyes for blending out concealer. And it works pretty well because it's light, but it still has some density and stiffness to it. So it's not ultra soft where it won't blend the product out or it will take forever to blend it out. But it's not harsh where I feel it scratching under my eyes. It's still a relatively soft brush with some weight to it. So this foundation is like the perfect concealer. You see, it just covers your under eyes really well. But yeah, so I thrive on being by myself, and being in social situations really exhaust me. And I like having a good time, just as, you know, anybody else, but I would honestly rather be alone and just enjoy myself. And I do enjoy if my husband's around, but we just sit and chill, and it's not an exhausting, like I don't have to sit and have an exhausting conversation or like expend a lot of energy trying to interact and be social. Like, no, there are no expectations with my family and my husband, so I'm just at ease and I'm just chill. But when you're around strangers, they expect something from you. Like going to the makeup shows and IMATs, whew, it tires me out because I'm like, alright, I gotta be on because people expect this from me or expect me to be a certain way. And I'm not necessarily that way, so now I gotta just be on. I am that way, but it does come naturally, but it's not the easiest thing to just be around a bunch of strangers and live up to what they expect from me. Like, you expect me to be how I am on camera, which makes complete sense. But what you don't realize is I'm very awkward initially. And I have to really warm up, and it takes a lot of effort and energy for me to be around people. And that's why I say I don't like people. Not that I hate people, I just don't like social stuff. Okay, I'm gonna go damp my beauty blender. I'll be right back. Alright, so I just dampened my beauty blender, and I'm grabbing my NARS, what is it called? Soft Velvet Loose Powder in the shade Mountain. And what I'm doing is just picking up the product on the base of the beauty blender, and then I'm just gonna tap it over my skin, and this is going to set the foundation in place, as well as the dampness of the beauty blender is going to warm that powder up a bit, so it doesn't look powdery and cakey. So just dab that in over my skin. But yeah, so I'd rather be by myself, and I like my own company, and I don't like dealing with people, especially people that, I have a big problem with people that don't think logically. I have a really big problem with that. And that is coming from an engineering standpoint as well, because I'm all about logical thinking. And if you can't think logically, it's like, why am I even having a conversation with you? I don't like people that can't think. And I find that that's a lost art in this society these days, especially with the younger generation. They have lost the art of thought. And everybody wants to have an opinion, but it's like, did you even think about what your opinion means? Or do you just want to have an opinion, but you didn't really think it through? And it's like, that's everybody's response to stuff. Oh, well, I'm entitled to my opinion, so whatever. You know what? No. Everybody enjoys the privilege of an opinion without the discomfort of thought. And that's a quote from JFK. Before you give your opinion, how about you think about it? How about you actually think about it? Like, are you just randomly spurting crap? Or do you actually really truly believe in what you're saying? And can you defend what you're saying? Do you have a real thought behind your opinion? Or are you just going with the popular opinion or the opinion you think you should have? Is that really your opinion? And before you share it, do we really care, or do we need to hear it? Is this the time and place to share your opinion? Probably not. And before you respond to someone on the internet, did you really see their side of the story? Did you really think about it? Or, again, are you just, oh, you want to be here and now and say something? Using the purple again, just going under my lower lash line with a MAC 242. It's, think about things before you state your opinions. And if you're just going to respond with, well, it's my opinion, so yeah, you are entitled to your opinion, but you're not entitled to voice it. No one really wants to hear some of your crap sometimes. That's just how it is. And, oh, that's the other thing. I don't need you to agree with me on everything I say. If you agreed with everything I said on this channel at any given time, I would really think you guys are zombies. Okay? But a lot of people can relate to me and relate to a lot of the things I say. And you don't have to relate to everything. You don't have to agree with everything. We're not zombies. Like, we have difference of opinions. We're going to think differently than the next person down the street. That's just humans. That's just how it is. And just because you don't agree with everything I say or do doesn't mean you hate me or you don't like me. And just because I don't agree with everything somebody else says or do doesn't mean I don't like them or I hate them. Like, there are a lot of people here on YouTube and I don't agree with a lot of things they say, but I will still watch them and support them because doesn't mean I don't like them. It's just, no. Like Manny MUA. He's like the perfect example. He's still young. He's still growing up. He's still getting used to this whole instant fame that he received from being here on YouTube. And I need a cheek color. So I see him trying to like be politically correct and still be this person that everybody thinks he should be, but then he's also human and makes his mistakes, and he's also young and learning how to navigate life. And the whole Gerard Cosmetics fiasco with him and what's her name again? I forget her name. But the owner of Gerard Cosmetics and Karima Kaboom here on YouTube, and the owner calling her ugly because she had a negative review about her product, and Manny, MUA, actually, he Snapchatted about it, and like pretty much he was being an ass, and the owner of Gerard Cosmetics, who's an older woman, was being a major ass, and Manny MUA got caught up in it. And I disagree wholeheartedly with everything, how he handled that whole thing. And I think it was very short-sighted of him. And I think he doesn't realize his impact on people and how people went and attacked Karima. And I don't hate him for it. I think he needs to learn. And I still watch his videos, and I still I like his videos. I don't buy half the things he recommends. I don't watch him for product recommendations because I just find that we don't have the same taste in products, and that's okay. That doesn't mean he doesn't do fun videos and interesting videos and videos that I laugh at. It doesn't mean that I can't watch his videos. I just don't agree with everything that he's done or will do in his life. That doesn't make him a bad person. It just means we disagree, and some of his ways are not the nicest, and some of my ways are not the nicest. So that doesn't make us inherently bad people. It's just there are differences in how we approach things. For my lips, what do I want to do? I have some new lipsticks here from Urban Decay. Since I'm using their palette, I'll use it. I'm using the shade Strip, which is just one of their regular formulas. The matte they came out with different packaging. So the regular formula is in this gunmetal slate. Gunmetal, like, I don't know, like a taupey gunmetal tube. And then they're matte. The matte ones, right? This is matte. The matte ones are in black. And then they have a sheer one, and I forget what color that is. Where is it? I don't have it in here. But they are in different tubes. This fly on me, there's a fly in here because we did a barbecue on the weekend, and flies came in from outside. And this shit get high. I killed 3 of them already. And this damn fly won't just go out in business and allow me. But yeah, I don't have to love everything about somebody to like them. I don't have to like everything about somebody to like them. Or even love them. Like family. Think about family. How many times has your family done stuff that you're like, really? Really? What the hell is this? Doesn't mean I love them any less. Like my brother. Not gonna say which one, but my brother has done some, let me just say my brothers have done some things, boy, that make me be like, I want to punch you in the face. But I still love you. You know, you need me, I am there. But I don't like a lot of the things that you do. You get me? Like that. So just because I don't like certain things about somebody doesn't mean I don't like them. Did I tell you what cheat color I used? No, I did not. I did not tell y'all anything. For my cheats, I used the Laura Geller Baked Gelato Vivid Swirl Blush in Guava. I love these blushes. It's just that. And for my highlighter, I used my Betty Luminizer from The Balm. This is their bronzing highlight product. It's a highlight on my skin tone, obviously. And I need a contour just to finish up this look because this look is a little bit intense. So I do need to round it out. So I'm going to use my Becca Sculpting, what is it called? Low Light Highlight Duo. And the shade in here, the highlight shade, is Opal, in case you were curious. So I really recommend this because I love Opal. It's my favorite one from them. And I love this contour powder. I would love if they did this contour powder separate. And this is just my Marc Jacobs, what did they call this one? The Shape brush. And I think that's it. For my lip liner, I just applied a bit of chestnut around the edges just to darken that up a bit and give it a more ombre effect. And I think I am done. Do I need lower waterline liner? I think I do. So I'm gonna grab my, if I can find it, out my Urban Decay Perversion. Alright, so I can't find it, so I'm just going to grab the Perversion gel eyeliner and an eyeliner brush. This is from Sigma. This is the EO5 eyeliner brush. This is just a travel brush that they give you free with purchase sometimes, or like years ago when I purchased my Sigma stuff. But just apply that to my lower waterline. It's just a black eyeliner. There we go. And I didn't tell you what I used on my lower lash line, but you know what the lower lashes I used, the Giga Black from MAC. Is it the Giga Black? Extended Play Giga Black Lash Mascara. Just reapplying that to amp up the lashes. And that's it. That is the finished look. So let's, yeah. So again, I used the Urban Decay Smoky palette. And I think this turned out really, really well. Let's zoom in on the eyes so you can see. I really, really love the result. It's really, really pretty. And this foundation too actually worked out pretty nicely. So yeah, should I show you what I'm wearing? Alright, let me quickly show you what I'm wearing and then I'm gonna get out of here. Alright, so for my necklace, I'm wearing this necklace. I got this from Express years ago. It's just a gold necklace. My ring and my watch. I don't really wear any other jewelry. And these little hoop earrings, I got these from Kohl's a couple of years ago also. And then for my dress, I'm wearing this dress that I got from H&M years ago again. It's a dark navy dress with black and lavender decals on it. It's just a straight bodycon dress. And then for my shoes, I'm wearing these black and silver spiked, barely there strap shoes. And I really love this style. They're really simple and easy to wear. These are from Steve Madden. Also got them years ago. But they're really fun and they're actually pretty comfortable to wear. And here's the overall dress. Again, it's a bodycon dress. It's form-fitting. It hits about at the knee area. And yeah, it's a little bit bothersome to get on because I had to pull it straight over my head. There is no zip to get it on, but yeah, I really love it. It's nice and simple. And then to complete the look, once I get into the office, I will toss on this cardigan. It's a navy blue cardigan. I got it from Nordstrom rack. So I'll just put that on over the dress just to cover up some of my shoulders and my arms. So that's the completed look for the outfit. So that's how I kind of tame my outfits. I add a cardigan or a blazer just to cover up some more of my skin. I usually don't wear outfits that show a lot of cleavage. I typically have a higher neckline, so it covers up a lot of the cleavage area, but I will wear form-fitting outfits, so I just toss on a cardigan or a blazer just to kind of cover up some of that body. And for my hair, I'm just wearing a simple top knot. I just wrapped my hair around, nothing major, just because my hair is kind of looking all over the place right now. So yeah, that's the completed outfit. Alright guys, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this chit chat get ready with me video. As usual, I'll leave a full list of the products used down below in the information box, in the description box, so check that out before anything else. And links to my Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and I guess Periscope and Twitter are the same thing. Check me out there. And until my next video, which will be very soon, I'll talk to you. Bye!